Hey team, how are you? I wanted to do a little video tonight in substitute of the team call because I know a lot of you weren't able to make it. But tonight I wanted to talk about your Power Hour to-do list. If you are only able to dedicate an hour to, well, basically 1 hour every day to the business or 1 hour a couple times a week to the business, what are the most effective things to do in that hour? And if you have a goal to hit Success Club 5, hit Success Club 10, grow big, grow faster, just take these 10 things that I suggest and double them, triple them. Whatever your goal is, you can always do more. This is just the bare minimum. So before I begin, I want to let you know that you need to, at the start of your Power Hour, turn off all notifications, all emails coming through on your phone or on your computer, any text messages. Put it away. This is your hour to clock into your business and be present and get these 10 things done quick and effectively and efficiently. It's all about working smart, not hard. So number one is personal development. 10 minutes a day. That's all you have to do. Don't neglect this part. Our job as coaches is to help people better themselves. But how are we going to help people better themselves if we're not bettering ourselves first? It's like being a product of the product. You just have to walk the walk, talk the talk. I do it super simple. Every morning, I jump in the car to head to the gym, and I'm listening to my 10 to 15 minutes every morning of Chalene Johnson's Car Smart series, Stephen Covey, we have John C. Maxwell, you name it. There's a podcast, there's the Audible app, there's books on tape. You can get the personal development done. This is the number one. Do not put this on the back burner. So your Power Hour, if you only have an hour, tap into personal development for your first 10 minutes of that hour. All right, number two is adding people to your contact list, having a contact list. Contact lists are so important. You can find one in the Forms and Documents section of the News and Training Academy in the online office. Great way to kind of start your contact list is to, and people to reach out to, are the people who are liking your posts. You might have a long, 30 likes on a picture you posted of your before and afters. That can be your first contact list, your first number of people that you're going to start inviting to your groups, to your challenges, to your free 5-day clean eating groups. This can be a really good start. And the more people you meet, the more people you talk to, the more people you share with, those names start getting added to your contact list. And this list is great that Beachbody provides us with, because it gives you a section for notes. What did you talk to that person about? When are you going to reach out to them next? Where did you leave things? Are you going to follow up? So check out the contact list in the back office. It's under Forms and Documents section. And another big part of this is following up in general. So say you added someone to your contact list, you're reaching out to your network, and you're inviting them, and they say, okay, it's not a good time right now, I get paid next month, check back with me then. Nothing's worse than you not following up at the end of that next month. Set a reminder in your calendar. Reach back out to them again. By that point, they might be ready, and perhaps they even have a friend or somebody they can bring along with them. Number one thing is always asking, hey, who's a success buddy that you can have in this journey with you? Who's somebody that is going to hold you accountable other than myself that you can do this with, that you can work out with every day? A lot of people have that gym buddy, that spouse, that best friend that would love to do a challenge with them. So always be considering that when you're inviting somebody or talking to them about a challenge. Number three, reach out to 5 new people a day. 5 new people, meaning going through if you looked at your entire Facebook list or your entire Instagram list, shooting 5 of those people a message. They can be people from high school. They can be people from your childhood, from college. people you haven't talked to in such a long time. Just call them, message them, ask them about life. What's going on? What's the latest? I see that, excuse me, I see that you have been really rocking your triathlons lately. Tell me a little bit more about that. Your pictures are awesome. Something sincere, something that they can tell it's coming from the heart. You're not into selling them. You're just into learning more about their life. You have to form those relationships and then foster them. Those are going to grow over time, just inquiring about people's lives. They always say people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So show people that you care. Number 4, 2 to 4 Facebook posts or social media posts a day. This is a big one. This isn't shares from other things that you see on the internet. This is your life. This is things that are personal to you. So when I first got started, I wrote down the 5 different things that made me unique. And that gave me a good starting point on what I was going to post about. So for instance, one of them was my passion for dogs. Another one was triathlon. Another is my kind of quirky creative side that I love scrapbooking and doing crafts and cooking. So those give you ideas. Those are going to allow your network to get to know you better. It can be family, it can be kids, it can be healthy recipes, but don't make it all about fitness and health. Make it about you. And the importance of the number of times throughout the day is hitting different targets. Some people check their Facebook early morning, other people check it at lunch, other people check it before they go to bed at night. So each post is hitting a new target market or a new target audience for you. So the same people who see your post in the morning probably won't see your evening post. So switch it up and really hitting that 2 to 4 posts during your power hour or scheduling them out through a program like Hootsuite, which I can go more into. If you don't know about Hootsuite, ask me. And we can schedule them out throughout the day. Number 5, adding 2 to 4 new people to your Facebook page daily. Where are you going to find these people? These are people who you can reach out to through joining new pages on Facebook. Maybe there's a group in your area called Central Coast Moms or Paleo People Unite. Whatever your interest is, find some groups on Facebook with people of the similar interests. You can also do this on apps through meetup groups, searching like hashtags on Instagram, finding groups that people that have similar interests that you can start engaging with and really connecting on a different level other than health and fitness. Now you're adding them, you're liking them, or you're adding them as a friend. Now they start to see the invites to your challenge groups. They start to connect with you on a more personal level. And they start to see you as a source of motivation and inspiration and want to hire you as their coach in a time when they might be ready to start their fitness and health journey. All right, number 6, 2 to 4 shares a day. This one's fun. It's a little bit harder to do in your power hour. It's more for you to keep on your daily tasks when you're out and about, but knowing, hey, I checked this off for today. This one's great for when you're out and about. Say you're going to a coffee shop, you run into a friend. How many times do they ask you, hey, what's going on? What's new in your life? How have you been? No better time than to say, oh my gosh, I'm so sore. This new program I'm doing called 21 Day Fix Extreme is totally kicking my butt. I'm so glad, I have my results recovery or I have my Shakeology to supplement that. Or you just end it. This 21 Day Fix program is kicking my butt. That sparks right into a conversation. What is 21 Day Fix? What are you doing? Oh, so funny that you asked. I'm leading a challenge group. It's a group of us women all holding each other accountable to doing a workout every day, eating right. So fun. We have another one next month. If you're ever interested, if you want to join us, we'd love to have you. That's a share. That's easy. Another great one, sharing about your delicious shake that you had that day. Sharing how good you're feeling, how energized. How often do you run into somebody and you go, how are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm just busy and I'm tired. I mean, that's a common problem in our society. But if you're the one who says, I am so full of life, I'm so full of energy, this new shake that I'm doing is delicious, it's kicking my energy to that next level, I don't even need coffee anymore, boom, that starts a conversation. That's a share. I'm wearing my, if you can see it, my P90X shirt right now. Everywhere I go, almost every time I wear this shirt, somebody stops me and says, I've done that program before. Boom, that's a conversation right there in of itself. I can say, you've done P90X? Well, have you tried P90X3? They're only 30 minutes. I'm starting this new group in the fall. I'd love it if you joined us. We're all going to hold each other accountable. It's going to be really fun. Let me know if you want more information. There's another share, and that's a wear and share item, we call it. So carrying your Shakeology bottle around, somebody asking you, what the heck is Shakeology? Wearing a logo of the company, one of the programs, it almost always sparks up a great conversation that can lead to adding a new contact or following up with somebody later. Number 7 is follow-up. Putting people in your calendar. I use Google Calendars. It's a great option for basically reminding myself who I've talked to. As you get more and more involved as a coach, you're going to have so many names and people. You're not going to remember who you talked to, where the conversation ended. So put little notes in your calendar to follow up with these people. Have an alarm set 30 days from now to talk to Sarah about, that 21-day fix group that she wasn't ready for a month ago or that she didn't have the money for a month ago. A lot of times as you end a conversation with somebody, maybe if it's not the right time, ask them, hey, is it okay if I follow up with you in, next month when I lead my next group? 99 times out of 100, they're going to be good with that, or they're going to offer it themselves. Hey, it's not a good time right now, but please follow up with me next month. Following up is how I have structured my business and how I've been the most successful, because a lot of times when you reach out to somebody, it's not a good time for them, but people always come around. They continue to watch your journey. They continue to watch you coach. They continue to watch the success of your team. And the more and more you share that, the more and more people will come around. You're planting those seeds and they're going to be ready to join you. So don't forget about them. Every month, check in with them, see how they're doing. Eventually, they're going to be ready. All right, that leads me to number 8, 2 to 5 invites to a challenge group. This is during your power hour. So if you can fit a power hour in every day of the week, or at least 5 days of the week, that's 2 to 5 new people that you're inviting throughout the month to your challenge group. I also add into this 2 to 5 new people who I'm inviting to the coach opportunity. So these are probably people, they're not cold leads that I haven't ever talked to before. These are people that I've already reached out to maybe 5, 6, 7 days ago. We've already started forming that relationship. Now it's time to invite them to my challenge group. This does not include mass posts to Facebook saying, well, I'm doing a 21-day fixed challenge group. Who wants to join me? Boom, I sent that to 1,000 of my friends. Does that count as my 1,000 people I reached out to today? No. How many times were you sitting in the classroom and, your teacher called out to the class? Who knows the answer to number 5? Crickets. Nobody answers. But as soon as he says, Whitney, do you know the answer to number 5? I have to say something. I have to respond. So that calling out or that personal invite makes all the difference in the world. Do this with 2 to 5 people. Ask them to join your challenge group. Ask them, hey, have you ever considered being a coach? Challengers make the best coaches. They've been through a challenge group. They know how effective it can be to have that coach motivation and inspiration, and as soon as they have results, people are going to be asking them how they did it, what their secret is. That's a perfect time for them to become a coach and share. So be mindful as a coach of your challengers. Who's shining in your groups? Who's already doing what you're doing by posting daily, by encouraging others? Those are going to be the best people for you to say, hey, have you ever considered the coach opportunity? This is a great chance for you. Other people to reach out to. Great potentials for coaches, stay-at-home moms, military wives, military men, any profession where they work a few days on, have a few days off. They'd like to earn a little extra side income. Think of those people in your life, add them to your contact list of people you'd like to reach out to about the coach opportunity. Or first about a challenge group and then plug the coach opportunity. You can do either one based on that person's personality and your relationship with them. And I've posted in the team files section about how to approach somebody about the coach opportunity coach opportunity, as well as how to approach somebody and invite them to a challenge group. So check those scripts if you're not sure where to start. Number 9, returning messages. Going through, following up. I know I hit follow up before, but this is slightly different. Returning the messages of those people that you're starting to form relationships with. They're going to have a lot of questions. They're going to want to know what's going on. Nothing's worse than hitting your 2 to 3 people, 4 people each day, starting new relationships with them, and then just leaving them hanging. You know, they can tell you're trying to engage, but if you don't ever respond to their messages or answer their questions, then that's going to be a dead lead, and you might lose trust with them. So showing them that you care, again, following back on showing how much that you care. Last one, number 10, tracking your progress. Beachbody's created a great document in the online office called the Business Activity Tracker. This is a great way for you to check off that you're doing the right things in the business and that you're not just doing busy work. That everything you do is having a purpose. You're inviting, you're hitting your workout for the day, you're drinking your Shakeology, and you're doing your personal development. Just checking how many people, you can write it in the box, how many people you invited that day to the coach opportunity or to a challenge group. Keep those numbers, keep those names. It's all going to benefit you in the end. Say at the end of the month you total them up and you invited 300 people that month. It's just going to be good to see what those numbers look like. Remember those names. Know who you have to follow up with next month. So track your progress. All right. Those are your top 10 list of things to do in your power hour. I hope this video helped. I missed some of you on the team call tonight, but at least I got to talk to you virtually through the video. All right, I will see you next week on the team call and post any questions or messages below this post, and I will follow up with you. Talk to you soon. Bye. This month is just crazy for us, but check back with me in a month. Or maybe they might not say that. Maybe they'll say, it's just not the right time. And you say, well, would it be okay if next month I checked up with you? I run these groups once a month. I would love to have you. Number 7 is follow-up.